Hello, friendly people of the internet. I am Hyper Super Sora, and welcome back to another The Good, the Bad, and the Fan-worthy. Where today we're tackling old cards, but new, but are old, but are new, but are better, but they're worse. New Ash Blossom and Maxx cards? Question mark. Fuck it. Let's just get into the new Ash Blossom card, Dominious Purge. Dominious Purge, I think it's how it's pronounced. Oh well. You can only activate this card once per turn. If your opponent controls a card, you can activate this card from your hand. Okay. When your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect that would add a card from their deck to their hand, negate the effect. Okay. Then, if you have a trap card in your graveyard, imperm, destroy the negated card. Okay, so this gets around field spells or continuous spells and traps. Fair enough. Also, if you activate this card from your hand, you cannot activate the effects of dark, water, or fire monster for the rest of the duel. I mean, I'm just gonna give this card a bad. Like, I get it. For some trap decks, this could be fucking amazing. For some decks, this could be good. Copies of Ash Blossom 4, 5, and 6. But, since it had that very weird and kind of crippling restriction of no dark, no water, no fire, when right now the best decks have dark and fire, no water. So, also it's not as versatile as Ash Blossom, since this just stops adding from deck to hand. Doesn't stop from sending to deck to graveyard, doesn't stop special summoning from deck, it just stops that one specific thing. Yeah, I like the fact that it can destroy, and honestly that should have just been something if you set it, like Imperm has the column thing. And just get rid of the fucking restriction entirely, because fuck that. But yeah, this card could have been like the next Imperm. Have its effect, have the destruction effect when it's set, and get rid of that fucking bullshit restriction of no effects of these monsters. None of them, good sword, none of them. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, no. We're here to talk about the new Maxx card, which is Mulchubbery Pulmeria. We're all just going to call this the new Maxx now, aren't we? Anyway, level 4, water, aqua, effect monster, 100 attack, 600 defense. During the turn you activate this card effect, during the turn you activate this card's effect, you can only activate one of this monster effect, not counting this card. Oh, it's saying it's going to be like an archetype. Okay. It's not this card's name, it's the first part of its name, which I'm not even going to bother to try again. So, seemingly this is going to be an archetype with different ones, but you can only activate one of them in a turn, so at least if this is anything to go by. Now, to be fair, this is probably the most powerful one of them all. It's just one, so. First effect. If you control no cards, quick effect. You can discard this card, apply these effects for the rest of the turn. First thing, each time your opponent normal or special summons, already better than Maxx in that regard, a monster, what about the niche circumstances where I special summon a spell trap? Maxx still better. From the hand. Okay, so that also throws out special summoning from deck, graveyard. Yeah, worse than Maxx. Immediately draw one card. Now the second thing is, during the end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more or than the sum of cards your opponent controls plus 6. Shuffle random cards from your hand into your deck equal to the sum. Okay, so just take the number of cards they control. Well, add 6 to that, and that's how many cards you're supposed to have in your hand at the end of their opponent's turn. Okay. Now, my instincts are telling me to go ban-worthy, 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 ban-worthy. But I don't think that's right. For a couple of reasons, actually. One, cannot be used when you have stuff on the field. So that already makes it a guaranteed going second card, not a going first one. Second, you have to get rid of some of those cards. You have to get rid of some of them. Now, to be fair, there is a way to play around this by making sure you have no cards at the end of your turn. I wouldn't call that a good position to be in, but you can. And the fact that it has to be special summon from hand, which, to be fair, probably the most common way to special summon, except for maybe the graveyard. It is a niche scenario and monster, so if you special summon a spell trap, don't you fucking draw, you piece of shit. They are niche scenarios that would come up every once in a while, but it's only going to screw them out of maybe one card. But I imagine this is going to be a staple in every going second deck. I imagine Tempai Dragons. I'm getting into that deck, by the way. Gonna love this card. But I imagine this is going to be a staple in every side deck ever imagined. The worst possible scenario that I could think of is that this becomes basically the new Maxx. That game one, like everyone has it in their main deck, they lose the first game, side it out, go first cards, or it's that the game is going to revolve around it like Maxx does in Master Duel. I certainly hope not. I certainly hope the negative drawbacks they've given this, the little niche applications, do something to make sure that doesn't happen, but I just get the knee-jerk reaction that this card's going to see time on the ban list. Maxx should be banned, and I don't like cards that are like it. The kind of like lingering hand traps, Dimension Shifter, Maxx, Troll One Lockbird. Stop. You can stop the one thing, but if you tell me to stop doing thing entirely, that's when you piss me off. But what'd you guys think of these new old cards? These retrains? Hey, that's my thing. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And subscribe for more drawing cards when I'm not supposed to. Lingering hand traps. Ugh. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Until next time, I'm Hyper Super Sora. Sayonara.